everyone, I'm Dr. Chelsea Hansen. If you're new here, please subscribe. Today we're going to talk about how to prepare your kids for the coronavirus. So many people have reached out to me and asked me, how do I talk to my kids on the spectrum or with various special needs about this virus? You can't turn on the TV without hearing about it. It's all over social media. It's all anyone is talking about, it seems like. So how do we prepare our kids and how do we make it easier for our families? So the number one tip I have for you is to make sure that you stay calm yourself. Our kids really look to us and they pick up all of our energy on things like this. And we as grown-ups create the energy in our house. So if we're anxious and upset about this, it's projected out and our kids know that. They can feel that no matter what we say to them. So if we tell them that they're safe and everything's okay, but we're frantic and we can't turn off the news and we can't stay off social media because we're obsessed with every detail of this, then our actions will speak louder than our words. So before you talk to your kids about what's going on, I think it's really important that you engage in some self-care. So do whatever it is that makes you feel relaxed. Take a bath, go for a walk, do a workout, talk to a friend who helps you stay calm, and then talk to your kids. Make sure that you have positive energy and you're calm before you have these discussions. Another way that you can create a calm environment in your home in addition to self-care is to turn off the news. I think it's really important that we're very careful about what we have on our TVs, on our computers, around our kids especially, not only because it can be problematic for our energy, it makes us more stressed and anxious when things like this are going on, but also because we can't control what the person on the news will say, and it could be traumatic to our kids. I mean, right now this is a very serious issue in the world, and they're talking about deaths all over the world, and this virus is so serious that I think it's best that what our kids hear is coming from us and not what's on the television. So my husband and I only watch the news once per day, and we turn it on at night after the kids have gone to bed. We think it's important not to have it on in the background all day because, again, we don't know what they'll say and we don't really want our kids to hear everything that they're talking about. In order to create a calm environment, we think it's important that we discuss what we're going to talk about with them ahead of time amongst ourselves, and then we present the message that we want our kids to hear rather than it coming from the news. I think it's important to stay informed. My husband and I do watch at night for a little while, but then we turn it off because we can get the highlights of what's happening. We're following all the CDC recommendations. We're taking it very seriously. But if we have it on for a long time, it impacts our mood, which can then be projected onto the kids. Give your kids age-appropriate facts about the virus. What we told our kids is that there is an illness going around that is making people sick. So because of that, we've decided to stay home and protect ourselves and protect other people. We told our kids what would change. For example, there's no school, we're not going to be doing play dates, we're not going to the park. In general, we're not going out in public. We're following all of the CDC recommendations, but we also told our kids what would stay the same, and we also told them all the fun things that we could do together. So, you know, that movie that you've always wanted to watch, we get to do that. We get to do crafts, we get to play outside in our yard and explore. So we try to make it fun and tell them the cool things that we still do get to do while telling them about the things that will change. So in our situation, my husband and I were actually supposed to go on our first vacation since we've had the kids, which was over 8 years ago, on a cruise. And of course that's not happening anymore. It's been canceled. It's for the best. But my daughter was disappointed because her grandma was coming to visit to watch them. And she was looking forward to seeing her, and she was also looking forward to one of the reinforcements that we had set up ahead of time, which was that if they had great behavior for grandma, then when we got back from our cruise, they would get to get their favorite game that they've really wanted to get. So, because of course we can't control any of this, I told her that she would still get the opportunity to earn that game and everything there would be the same, except it would be with us and not her grandmother. So she's gonna have great behavior next week, and at the end of the week, if they both, do certain things, meet certain expectations, then they'll earn the game. So she was happy that some of it is still staying the same, even though she was disappointed that the situation is slightly different. So trying to keep some consistency is important no matter what it is in your situation, and just reassure your kids that they're safe, everything will be fine. It's just a little bit of a difference in routine. And for our kids with special needs, it's difficult for them to step out of routine. You know, if they're used to going to school every day, or if they're used to seeing certain people on certain days, it's difficult for them to have that flexibility. So it's important to really talk about it a lot, and social stories can help too. So I've made a social story for you guys so that you can share that with your kids. And the social story just explains what the coronavirus is in age-appropriate language and what will change over the coming weeks. So if you read it to them, it will help them be prepared. And to find the social story, you need to follow me on Instagram, which is Dr. Chelsea Hansen, and I will give you information on how to download that. And I hope it helps to prepare your child, and it also can be a guideline to talk about this. Just remember to stay calm. It really will help your child. Everything will be okay. This is a serious issue, but we're in it together as a community. So let me know if there's any way I can help. Feel free to reach out to me in the comments down below if you have any questions. If you're not subscribed, I'd love it if you do that and join us for future videos. Hit the like button if this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!